Redmayne and Katherine Waterston.
It's brilliant. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. No, not a problem. Now, Potter series, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah, so, story set 70 years before the Potter series.
Which is yourself.
That'll be me.
Yeah.
But I think he's the only
magizoologist.
And there's endangered magical creatures, and they live in his case. And he arrives in New York, and a few escape, and he bumps into this one. And
has to clean up the whole mess.
he has to clean the whole mess up, basically.
Exactly. But it's all very good. We'll talk about the film later. Men don't talk about it, do they? And it is important. It's
a brilliant idea, and I think you're right. Women talk about it more, and men much less so. So that's a great advertisement for us.
Absolutely. Let's talk more about the film then. Fantastic Beasts. Seen any Harry Potter before now?
No one. Don't admit it. There's a whole Quidditch team.
Are we on television? Oh, I'm into it now. Massively. Really into it. But
Yeah, there's a term I just learned. It's called Easter eggs, which is like when a script has little clues for people. The big fans will be able to pick up on things that are hidden in there, but absolutely, even if you haven't seen it, you're able to completely follow the story.
That's called Easter eggs.
Easter eggs.
It is. It's so weird. I was asked at Comic-Con, this huge thing, I was running it, and he asked me about what the put little nuggets of information that some people who are super familiar with the world.
So let's...
Yeah, exactly. So there are clues for the super fans, but...
I'm so pleased you didn't know what that was as well.
Oh, no, I didn't. I learned it from Eddie.
but one thing you do know is...
Yes, I play Porpentina Goldstein. Most people call her Tina, but I just love that full name, so whenever anyone asks
I've
me,
never heard that name. That's a brilliant
name for the baby.
How big of a fan of our film are you? Yeah, and she's a recently demoted Auror at MACUSA, and MACUSA stands for the Magical Congress of the United States of America. So she's basically like a magical detective who got demoted at work, and her career is the thing that works in her life. So when she loses it, she's kind of a little bit at sea, and there's this sort of, I feel like her subplot in the movie is a little bit how Tina got her groove back, because, you know...
Fantastic Beasts and how Tina got her groove back.
Because when she meets him, and, you know, he... you can imagine, look at it, you know, look at the guy.
Oh, shucks. Well, let's take a look in your face.
Yeah. He's quite a sort of, don't panic, Mr. Mannering.
Oh, and I love...
Yeah.
So it was a while after you got the part that you got to meet J.K. Rowling. Is she intimidating, or is she really kind? Because she had quite specific notes about how she wanted the characters played, didn't she?
Because she's the boss, isn't she? She's on set.
It's amazingly nerve-wracking when you first meet her, but she, I think she's so used to people being incredibly humble, and as one of the kindest people I've met as well. And she kind of...
You know, when she shakes your hand, does she?
No,
or
she calls her Joe. Yeah.
That's
and then you feel like when you call her sort of Joe in interviews, it's a bit like calling Robert De Niro Bob.
Yeah.
You know?
Completely.
I don't want to be too presumptuous. You know?
See Newt when he's first described in the script.
Right.
The description around it is just so detailed and kind of infectious. And when you first see him, he was described as having a Buster Keaton-esque quality.
Oh.
And a sort of specific walk, which is kind of really exciting for an actor and really scary, because I was like, what it is.
Right. Okay.
I went into a YouTube hole.
Right.
and
found
The thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the job is to like track creatures.
Okay.
And so he does this walk, like if you're being really an animal, not chasing an animal, like so you keep one foot out like this, and you go.
Yeah, you do that.
And he stood like this. So I basically made Newt like walk like until I run, and when he runs, muscles in my groin.
But do you know what's so annoying is even when he had his feet outturned, he's still like 10 times faster than I am, and we had to run holding hands. And so they'd call action, and I'd pull every muscle from the waist down because he ran so damn fast.
But we heard, Katherine, that
I just demonstrated it.
This is your
wearing
floor.
really
no pressure.
Come on.
You can just do the arms.
You know what? The one I think I can do in the heels. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, those trousers.
You got lovely swivel. Yeah. Great bit of swivel there. Very nice. Thank you.
not meant for public consumption.
What a fantastic group of people there. Eddie, you're taking part in Children in Need as well.
Something kind of fun.
And we can see that on the night
You
coming
can see
on
that on
Friday.
the night, absolutely.
Okay.
You can.
Okay. I'm just a fan of Harry Potter, and when you got the part, she was over the moon, wasn't she?
Grandma lives in Edinburgh, and I used to go and stay with her, and I'd make her. I said, and, so she's very happy. Yeah, she's excited. She is, I think. I hope.
Well, let's say hello.
Mary Burke.
Yeah, very nice. And Katherine, you're about to star in another big British franchise.
Yes.
Alien.
Well, you haven't seen the aliens I've seen.
Oh.
But you've...
Yeah, but I was sort of running towards the problem in Fantastic Beasts, whereas in Alien, I'm kind of running from it.
I mean, franchises.
Yes.
I mean, I remember watching it.
And Ridley is a little sadistic, you know. He likes it to feel pretty scary on set, you know. Yeah. There were days when there were really just enormous aliens chasing me, spacesuits.
What's your part in it, then? Are you allowed to say that much?
No, I'm scared.
We thought we'd just caught you there.
Well, I had good practice with Fantastic Beasts at keeping my lips zipped, so...
Okay,
you know,
fair enough.
You always feel like there's snipers that are going to take
Well, there are definitely cameras. Definitely cameras. In and the walk-in.
And whatever that was, my walk.
It was great.